Hi there. Can I see guests here? Could you please anybody put a comment? Okay, somebody else here? How do we see amount of people of joy? People who join. Amount of people who joined, I mean. So anyways, that's a very special event. The first one after the resurrection of imitation. Our video platform for networking and netwarming. We have turned it on just like a couple of hours before, and sorry for that piece of dog food, but hopefully this would evolve into something like more handy to anyone. Just a couple of more minutes for the guys to join. So what we're going to do next is to let the conferences have not the only speaker, but a various amount of speakers. We do also have this on the platform. As I said, there's just like the first launch, so we're doing it this way, and then we will extend the functionality to how it used to be. We also had a mobile application for imitation, and we had that show up function. So actually what we're going to do is to allow anybody to create a channel based on their enterprise, their company, their startup, their product, or just for like for fun, and to tell about themselves and to meet people like-minded people, uh, either to join their team or to promote their service or just to hang out. Uh, you can find more information on the website. And here we go, just like in a couple of minutes. Okay. just to check whether like Max is here. Max, if you're here, could you please put something in the chat on the comments below the video? Okay, great. Thank you, Max. Looks like great. Thank you. Okay, I can see you. Thank you for coming. So we're going to start. Thank you for coming. As I said, so just sorry to repeat for those who come earlier. So we're launching our imitation platform, which is a networking platform to find like-minded people for your projects and for everything. We used to have a mobile app. We'll launch it on the App Store, and we will allow anybody to launch their meetups, and also we will allow like third-party speakers in here, and also we will have some speakers promoting their tokens on the next weeks. The first project, which is launching the tokens, is the NFT Flowers projects called Bambi Bloom. I will just today, I'm going to just to share the general concept of revenue share tokens. We have just, like our CFO, Murat, just pushed the latest version of our white paper. So we will share it on our channels right after the call. And we'll be happy for your comments. But today I'm to share the general concept, and next weeks we will have project pitch, and we'll have founders of the projects joining us, and we will try to research different cases of application for revenue share tokens, and we will try to help each other to promote the stuff, even like with or without Trood tokens, but like in general. So the core idea, which is behind the revenue share tokens, is the solving of multidimensional chicken and egg problem. When a product creator needs money for his to implement his idea, for money he needs like pitch, he needs marketing, he needs a product, he needs a team, and that's why he needs money. And so that's like that have different dimensions, like project dimension, marketing dimensions, and it's quite complicated to start. And what can be started with is a tokens as some promise for future, or as some bonds. But legal wise, it's quite complicated to issue bonds, but it's easy to issue tokens, especially if those are utility tokens. So that's a brief idea of how we came up with Trood revenue share tokens. And another idea is to create a comprehensive tokenomics for your project is quite a complicated task, which also needs like a team, and it needs quite vast amount of work. But if you start just with something very simple, with a simple promise for the first stage of your project, then you will be able to get the core team, to get the first team, to motivate some key people to implement something, and then to move forward step by step. So I will tell how do we do it for Bambi Flowers and for other projects. We create the first issue of tokens. We know that to get MVP and to test hypothesis and to get to the market, just like to test the things, it's needed like at least $300,000 are needed. We bind our tokens to USDT, which allows us to work with something like close with a dollar at the exchange rate, and then we split the amount to stages. Each project has its MVP stage and its scaling stage. It also usually has this stage we call pre-MVP, when you have something to show, but it's still not ready to push to the market, even for your first clients. We call it pre-MVP. So it what goes right after the idea. And Baby Bloom has this pre-MVP, so they have a Trood core application and a Bubble application, which allows to be installed on the iPad and launch in the flower shop to sell digital flowers along with real-time bouquets. So the very first stage is when they do a simple production of bouquets and NFTs, install this pre-MVP to the test location and see how it happens, and then they push the project to the further stage. So to do the first production, usually like a very small amount of money is needed, just like to pay artists, to pay for flowers, and also we can engage them with tokens and with bonds and with further promises. So that's how Baby Bloom issues its very first amount of tokens for like the overall amount of $20,000. And of course, this first amount provides the maximum discount per tokens and promises the most interesting buyback. So if you buy a token for 50 cents, it will be bought back at least by $1 from the revenues of the company. Then, after the first stage is done, the company will issue the next portion of tokens and will sell them for 67 cents per each. And the buyback price will remain. So it still promises to buy back tokens for $1 each. And that's how the discount decreases and the interest decreases. And this is the stage. The second stage is where the company comes up with a comprehensive business model, comes up with further tokenomics, and comes up with an MVP, which is to be provided. This issue would be around 130,000 USDT per Baby Bloom. And then after they tested core hypothesis, after they have tokenomics, and after they have economy and the team for scaling. By the way, we do have a framework for scaling, which consists of some like particular steps to be done. As soon as they have it like ready for their project, they issue the last amount of tokens without discount at all. So they sell tokens per 1 USDT and promise to buy them out per 1 USDT as well. But now they do have a clear understanding of the utility the token provides. So buying this token for 1 USDT, you will be able to get, for example, a discount for the project service as well. So for like in this particular case, you will be able to buy NFT flower with a big discount. So like an NFT would cost like starting from $10,000 on the platform, but with USDT, it will worth you like $1,000. That's how like that might be interesting for you. Or you can still have the buyback of your token, and you'll have like a small NFT or RFT as a gift. So this model is simple to Polkadot crowd loans, which is implemented in Polkadot network. This is like a specifics of Web3. I would be happy to provide more details if you ask. But that's how we split the first round of investments to 3 sub rounds, to engage core investors, to engage core team, to engage first investors, and to just to start and to push the project to start. And that's how we're going to start it with Baby Bloom next week. Baby Bloom has a good advantage of opinion leaders and contributors with a large amount of subscribers, so on Instagram and some platforms for creators. So that's how they plan to attract their first audience. And we'll see what happens. We engage all of you to at least take a look, or maybe to support the project. We'll push, of course, more information to our corporate channels, and we'll also push information to Baby Bloom's resources as they appear. So obviously they will appear as long as the crowd sale starts. And then, as you know, we have a lot of different projects on Trood family and on Token Hunt. We have Imitation, we have Tokens Hunt itself, we have a bunch of Trood products, and we have third-party products. We will be happy to help anyone to launch their token sale. And that's how we we're just starting, and hopefully we will get more audience here with each week, and see how it goes. So if you have any particular questions, sorry for not being able, like technically, to provide the ability to speak with mic and camera today for anybody. But if you type something in the comment section, I would be happy to answer. And also, as I said, next week we will provide the full functionality of imitation.com with show ups and with multi-threaded video. We are close to publish the app to the App Store, and we'll create channels for particular projects on Token Hunt. We also have some concept regarding like our specific position in Web3, like on the edge with the Web2 and with real life. We post some updates about this in Twitter and Discord. So that's how we start. I don't see any particular questions in here. You can ask. You cannot reach me directly after the event if you want. And also, I would be happy if someone wants to provide some pitch or to provide some show up on the next event. So what have I started with is that the imitation functionality is simple for now, but I'm very happy we managed to get back to it. It's much more important for us than Google Meet and Zoom. So thank you for coming. Thank you for seeing this, and hope to hear back from you. Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye.